Hey, it's Scott, ROCKFILE, back with another podcast review for your ears. I finally saw 2024's Abigail. Been dying to see this one. Big fan of Matt and Tyler, the two guys that directed Ready or Not as Radio Silence. Ready or Not, I've rewatched it multiple times. I think Samara Weaving is amazing in that film, and as a comedy horror movie, it totally works on all levels. I absolutely love it. So the bar was set pretty high. These guys also worked on Scream 5 and 6. Those were not bad. I mean, Scream 5 I thought was pretty good. Scream 6 had its moments. And now we've had problems with Melissa Barrera, however you say her name, from the Scream movies. She's been dropped from those due to comments, and she stars in this and would probably star in the sequel, so we don't know what's going to happen there. So Abigail, for those that haven't seen it, a group of people kidnap a young girl to get a $50 million ransom from her father, some big mythical mobster. When they get to the location where they're going to keep her, they're kind of sideswiped by the guy who put all this together, our favorite dude, Giancarlo Esposito from Breaking Bad and such. He takes all their cell phones and says they have to spend the night there, and in the morning they'll get their $50 million payday. Split it among them. Dan Stevens is in this. Catherine Newton is in this. Kevin Durand is in this. And I can't say enough about Alicia Weir, the star, who is Abigail. The movie, obviously, in the marketing, lets you know that Abigail is more than just a little 12-year-old girl, and you could argue that point all day long. Now that we're here in December 2024, everybody pretty much knows that Abigail is not a fully human girl. She is amazing. Alicia Weir, this could have gone so many different ways if she couldn't pull this off. And she does pull it off. In the beginning, she's a scared little girl. You totally buy into that. And then she starts manipulating people. And then she fully comes out of what she really is. And then it's a whole different take on the subject matter, which I appreciated. Now, the bar is set really high from their previous movies. And I got to say that I didn't like this as much as Ready or Not. That being said, I did like it a lot. And Ready or Not, I've seen several times. This was my first time. So, you know, when I watch it again, maybe I'll appreciate it more. It's got a lot of practical effects I like. It's pretty gory in places I like. It's pretty R-rated, which I like. And it had a $28 million budget, went on to gross $42 million. It's not a runaway hit, but it made money. I think it's great. If you like comedy horror films, this is another one and one of the better ones of the year, easily. Matter of fact, I watched a more popular movie from a year before and was kind of disappointed with it. That'll be my next podcast, so get ready for that. But Abigail, yeah, for one disappointment is it didn't get a 4K release in the United States. I couldn't pass it up on Black Friday. It was $9.99 for the Blu-ray. So I went ahead and picked it up, but I wish I had imported the 4K because it probably looks pretty great. They filmed on real sets with a lot of practical effects. I mean, a lot of blood. And there's a few explosion effects like bodies exploding like we had at the end of Ready or Not that they do even better here. Looks more realistic. Just everything is better. The practical effects, best I've seen since like Evil Dead Rise. As I said, the movie really wouldn't work without the performances, including Alicia Weir. She totally pulls off Abigail. But Melissa Barrera is great. Dan Stevens, who I expected to play, he's been in a lot of movies lately where he plays that side character. And whether it's in a Godzilla movie, he's playing an over-the-top kind of character. This one, he's kind of playing an understated character. He's pretty good. He's been in a lot of genre movies lately, and that's pretty cool. Everybody else is really good in it, too. Practical effects, fun story, moves fairly quickly. It does take a little while to get there. There is a great opening. You're taken along on this journey, and then it takes a little bit. There's some infighting. There's, what's going on. But then once the ball really gets rolling and we find out who Abigail really is, then everything is just gravy from then to the very end. Had a great ending. I look forward to a sequel if they could pull one off. I just don't know if they can now. Nice little plot twist at the end. All in all, it would be right under Ready or Not in the comedy horror genre. But for this year, one of the best ones I've seen. I don't want to talk too much about it because if you haven't seen it, there's a lot to unpack in here. But anyway, if a comedy horror movie sounds like your cup of tea, check out Abigail. It's rated R. It's available now on Blu-ray in the United States. It's streaming on Peacock, I believe. It's a Universal picture. Came out in April of this year and available now wherever you stream or buy movies. Check it out. I thought it was a lot of fun. I'm Scott. I'm ROCKFILE. More podcasts are on the way, including my next review, which will be Talk to Me. Have a great day.